Hello, friends, and welcome to another WSIB Truth Matters with Joe Machado on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon. In the last video, I indicated that I was going to be talking about the matter of disablements. So basically, this falls under the policy, WSIB policy 150201. I'm going to put it up on the screen here. And this policy talks about the three different types of accidents and definitions as accepted by the WSIB. So the first one is a willful and intentional act, not being the act of the worker. And so an example of that would be an injury sustained at work as a result of a deliberate, violent act by another person. And there are employment situations where that can happen, or even bullying or harassment. The other one is a chance event by physical or natural cause. And that one would be the more common that you're probably familiar with, which is like a slip and fall, for example, at work, where you hurt yourself. Or you're lifting a heavy object and you injure your back. So basically, any type of injury that happens at a specific time, and that falls under the category of a chance event. And then the one that I'm going to talk about today is a disablement arising out of the course of your employment. Now, there are two different types of disablements. There's a disablement as a result of a condition that emerges over a period of time, or an unexpected result of your working duties. So, to give you an example of a condition that evolves over a period of time, generally, that's seen in repetitive strain injuries, where you're working on an assembly line, for example, and you're doing the same movements over and over that produce pain to your arms or your shoulders. And that can be over a period of one day or over a period of years for that injury to manifest itself. It doesn't require that there's a specific accident, such as with the chance event. And another one that would be also, and some of you are familiar with it, would be carpal tunnel syndrome, for example, which is a sort of repetitive type strain injury. So there's two Workplace Safety and Insurance Appeals Tribunal decisions that I looked at a number of decisions, and I wanted to give you a couple of really good examples of a condition that emerges over time and or an unexpected result of your work duties, and how the tribunal adjudicates appeals of that nature. And there's a lot of them. And one of the things that really surprises me every time I go on the tribunal library or Canley, and I'm looking for certain types of decisions that I think are worthy of discussion, I'm always surprised by the number of decisions that are made where a case manager and an appeals resolution officer basically took the same interpretation and followed that interpretation, and where that interpretation is patently wrong, at least in its premise. And the Workplace Safety and Insurance Appeals Tribunal, or the vice chair, when rendering a decision, oftentimes they go into those details to really highlight why they have opted to making a decision that doesn't fall in line with the WSIB by using a strict interpretation of board policy or the law, the Workplace Safety and Insurance Act. And that's because oftentimes the WSIB will create policies that are not um, aligned with the intent of the act. So I always find it very surprising. And it depends on the issue that I'm trying to deal with or I'm speaking about. You get to see where there's a big disparity between how the Workplace Safety and Insurance Appeals Tribunal adjudicates a matter, what they look at, and how the WSIB does. And that's why I have zero faith whatsoever in the Workplace Safety and Insurance Appeals branch. I have no faith in them whatsoever. And this is based on over 30 years of dealing with those people, time in and again. So these decisions are, I'm going to put the number of the decision up, and then you can just do a quick search. This one is WSIAT decision number 1028/22. And that's a good example of a condition that emerges over a period of time. It deals with the lady that was involved or doing a part-time job as a cashier, where a number of movements were required over a period of time, and how the tribunal adjudicated that decision and granted entitlement in the claim after the WSIB had denied it. And the reasons why they denied it, once you review this decision, you're going to be shaking your head. Even the layperson can see how absolutely wrong it was on their part. The other decision is the WSIAT decision number 2151/11. And that one talks about an unexpected result of working duties. And this one deals with a gentleman that had an injury years ago, before 1990, and he was awarded a permanent impairment, so a pension for his injury, 15%. And then he went into a different career. He couldn't return back to his pre-employment job as a mail courier driving a truck, and how over the course of one day, he developed a back problem that was recognized by the tribunal as being a disablement due to an unexpected result of working duty. So in other words, he was doing his regular truck driving and delivery type work, and this happened, and it's something that it just happens. It doesn't have to be a specific injury, but the fact that it was at work, that he was performing tasks that are part of his daily routine, and that this happened, the tribunal granted entitlement. So those will give you a really good idea of a disablement that is gradual and that appears over time or develops over time, and the one that is an unexpected result of your working duties. And it doesn't have to be a significant injury, or it doesn't have to be a situation where you're dealing with heavy type duties at all. The other types of disablements that are allowed, that the WSIB has very specific policies for, and I'm going to put that up on the screen here, are disablements to deal with asthma, which is something that develops over time, an allergic respiratory illness, occupational noise-induced hearing loss for before 1990 and then post 1990 noise-induced hearing loss, two different policies. Vibration-induced white finger disease, which is predominantly working with tools that have significant vibration, either in construction or in mining, for example. Tinnitus, which is, they have a policy for pre-1990 and post-1990 that deals with tinnitus, and hand-arm vibration syndrome as well. So these are all disablements that are accepted or recognized in the Workplace Safety and Insurance Act to compensate individuals that meet those criteria. So anyway, That's pretty much it when it deals with disablements. I think I've given you a pretty good a picture of what's the definition is, and how to recognize it. And if you're going through that situation, you may see something or heard something, or you read something in those two decisions that I referenced, that can help you with your own claim. And by all means, if you have any questions at all that are specific to your situation, then please send me an email to Joe Machado at WSIB'S and with your specific circumstances, provide as much detail as you can, and I will respond to your email and provide you a response that will give you some idea as to where you stand and how to proceed. So as always, my friends, I enjoy doing these videos for you and sharing 30 plus years of experience that I have dealing with the Workplace Safety and Insurance Board and their appeals branch and the Workplace Safety and Insurance Appeals Tribunal, dealing with them day in, day out over those number of years. I'm also an injured worker, so I can relate to a lot of what you may be going through. And I also built the largest paralegal firm in Ontario with over 10,000 clients spread out all over the province, and with over 300 million in settlements for retroactive benefits and future benefits for our clients. So I want to continue to share this information. If you're not already a subscriber to my channel, I welcome you to become a subscriber. It's free. Nobody's going to be asking you for money. All you do is click the subscriber button, and you're subscribed. And that way you get notified every time I come out with a new video. And also, if you would, please share my videos with others. There are literally thousands of injured workers all over this province who are having problems with their claims right now as we speak, or have had problems with their claims at one point, and for whatever reason just gave up on it. And I've seen a lot of that happen. And if you share this video with them, you may be helping somebody benefit from some of my videos. I think I'm up to 69 or 70 videos now over a period of almost 4 months. And I can talk on a variety of issues from pre-1990 to Bill 162 and Bill 99 claims. I know a lot about the different structures of benefits and how they're paid and how they're calculated and how the WSIB's own infrastructure works. It's one of the things that they absolutely loathe about me. But anyway, they're going to have to get used to it. I've been around for a long time, and I'm not going away anytime soon, despite their attempts to get rid of me, as some of you know. So by all means, please share my videos and give me a thumbs up if you like the topics that I talk about. Give me your comments. I like to read the comments. And let me know if there's a particular discussion or topic that you would like me to cover in my videos. I do this all the time, and I format a lot of my videos based on requests that I'm getting from viewers and subscribers, and of course our members at Workplace, the WSIB'Settlements.com, which is my company that provides a package that provides a number of services for injured workers or ill workers and their families, in terms of helping them manage their claims. These are all tools that I've developed based on over 30 years of experience and success in dealing with a wide variety of issues with the Workplace Safety and Insurance Board. So tomorrow I'm going to talk about one very important clause within the Workplace Safety and Insurance Act, and also was part of the Workers' Compensation Act, pre-1997, amended, which is the section or the clause that deals with benefit of doubt. And I rarely hear anyone talking about it, much less use it. And it's a great tool to use to help you with your claim. So tomorrow I'm going to talk about it. I'm also going to discuss certain Workplace Safety and Insurance Appeals Tribunal decisions that I think can help you if you're having an issue with the WSIB and how to properly use the benefit of doubt clause. Again, that's also a tool that is within our WSIBsettlements.com package to help and our members use them effectively to succeed in their WSIB claim. So friends, thank you again for taking the time to watch this video. I always appreciate you taking that time and sharing my videos and all that. So I want to thank you for that. And I'll be back at you tomorrow again with another video. And with that being said, my friends, take care.